Hey, it's Dustin Guthrie, and I'm back with another property listing tour. And this time, we're in a place called Babcock Ranch, and this is a community that I'm just absolutely impressed with. I'll give you a real quick story, but of course, last year we went through Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian was a Category 5 storm. It was one of the worst storms to ever hit the state of Florida, let alone Southwest Florida. My neighborhood of Cape Coral took a lot of damage. Power lines were down everywhere. I went right through the storm. The eye of the storm went right over top of my house. So I foolishly stayed home during that storm and got to experience it, and it was incredible. So power was out in my neighborhood for well over a month. And luckily we had some family with a vacation home out in Babcock Ranch. And they said, we've got power out at our house. Why don't you bring your family out there and stay there while your power's out? So I took my wife and my 3 little kids out to Babcock Ranch. And it's only about 15 miles to the east of Cape Coral. And I'm telling you, the difference was night and day. We had all the devastation in Cape Coral. Some of the areas were flooded. Certainly nobody had power for at least a month, and it was a miracle that they got power back on that fast with as many power lines as were down. But Babcock Ranch, their power is largely on solar out there. They've got a great big solar panel farm out there, and all of the power lines are under the ground. And I'm telling you, there was virtually no damage out there. It was night and day what the difference was. So I was super impressed with them. Like I said, took over a month to get power back in Cape Coral. And meanwhile, 2 days after the storm, there were people playing golf on the golf course at Babcock National. So just really, really impressed with that community. So I wanted to show you one of the new construction properties they're building in there. There's several new construction communities in there. This one's at Babcock National, which is the place that I stayed at. So this home is on a golf course, and without further ado, let's take a look at that, and make sure you're subscribed and go ahead and like this video if you get anything out of it. So thanks a lot. Let's take a look.
So this gated golf course community of Babcock National is located right within the larger town of Babcock Ranch, Florida. The town is only a few years old, and it was designed to really be a cutting-edge city of the future, if you will. There's a lot of cool differences out here, and I'll do a larger video on Babcock Ranch in the near future, so make sure you're subscribed for when I release that video. The current builder in Babcock National is Lennar, and this is their Calusa floor plan. This is not a model. This one is actually for sale, and it's the lowest price home currently in Babcock National. They're putting some final touches on it, as you'll notice, so it's a little dirty inside, but I wanted to show you exactly what you get for the price versus showing you a model that might be $100,000 or more over the base price. So for this one, what you see is what you get for this price. This is a brand new 3-bedroom, 3 full bathroom home, and it also has a den, which could easily be a 4th bedroom. We'll see that here in a minute. The living area is 2,247 square feet, and it's located on this beautiful golf course here in Babcock National, but you aren't required to be a member there. There are optional private memberships available if you want to go that route. So you can see as we get into the entryway of the property, immediately to the left here is the first guest room and the first full guest bathroom. This entire house is covered in this nice wood grain ceramic tile flooring. We've got granite countertops in all the bathrooms in the kitchen that we'll see here in a minute. And this entry right here is actually to the den. You see it has those double pocketing doors right there from the front hallway. And like I said, this could easily be a 4th bedroom. It's listed as a den, but it does have that closet there, so you could put a Murphy bed or a regular bed, or it could be an office or something like that. So here as we get deeper into the house, on the right here is where the garage entrance is and this laundry room. Plenty of space in here, and it's got the laundry tub and sink. Taking a look at the garage, you see this floor is not quite done yet. Again, the builder's just finishing this one up. It's not quite finished totally yet. But over here you see the tankless water heater, which is really energy efficient. There's a lot of emphasis on these energy efficient items here. Moving on from the laundry room, next door is the second guest bedroom, and this one is a full ensuite, so it has a full bathroom attached to the bedroom here. And again, the tape on the walls are just marking some final punch-out fixes for the builder, so they're going to come back here and fix those few paint blemishes and things like that before they're officially done here. And now we're getting into the main living areas of the house, and you can see this is a really modern and open space here. They've essentially blended the living room, kitchen, and dining room all into one open space. We've got multiple recessed ceilings here, and there's plenty of both natural light from the windows and sliders and also from the light fixtures and recessed lights in the ceiling. We've got a nice upgraded chef's kitchen with the granite counters and the big 42-inch shaker cabinets, and those are fitted with those great under-cabinet accent lights, which I think make just a huge difference in here. You also might have noticed that was a gas-burning cooktop. Babcock has natural gas lines running here, and if you've been in Southwest Florida for any length of time, you probably know it's pretty rare around here to find gas utilities like this in a lot of areas. Okay, finally in the back of the house is the main bedroom and bathroom. You can see it also has a high recessed ceiling, and it also offers slider access to the screen lanai. By the way, all the windows and doors in this house are hurricane impact glass, so there's no need for any hurricane shutters anywhere in the house. As we move into the main bathroom, there are two closets in this hall. One is a walk-in, and the other one on the opposite side is a traditional bifold door closet. We've got a big dual sink vanity in the main bathroom, and it leads into this frameless glass paneled walk-in shower. It's a pretty good sized shower. And finally, let's take a look at the view out of the back sliders here. This house has a great view of the golf course out back. There's also plenty of room back here on the lot to put a pool package in if you like. They do allow private pools in this community, but there's also plenty of amenities like a big clubhouse with a community pool, plus tennis and pickleball courts, a fitness center and spa, tons of biking and jogging paths, just a lot more. Having lived out here for a month after the hurricane, trust me when I tell you it's a really cool community and a really cool new town.
So, obviously they're still finishing up a few things on this, but this one's on the market right now, and for under $520,000, it's just hard to beat that out here at Babcock National. I mean, this is an amazing community. It wasn't hardly touched during the hurricane last year, and it's really just an extraordinary place that you have to kind of see to believe. So if you're interested in this community or even in this home itself, get a hold of me as soon as possible. I'm sure this one won't last very long, but there'll be some other ones that come up, and I'll be happy to tell you more about this incredible community and the builder in here as well. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video real soon.